Hi everybody, welcome to Amber's Garden Corner. I'm Amber, and today we're just going to have a little walkabout, and I'm going to actually, I don't know if I'll video it, but I'm going to be digging up a geranium to bring indoors, and just kind of a little chat today. Well, here's the turkeys. They are getting big as heck. They have been gorging on delicious yummies. They're over here waiting for me to give them some other particular goodies or apples or what have you. Well, actually, let me grab something really quick. Well, I thought we'd come over here and I'd have a little talk. I thought I'd be a little frank with you. This time of year is very hard for me, between the weather changing and the physical ailments that exacerbates. This is also when my mother passed away. So I've been very, I guess you could say, melancholy, grieving, whatever. So between that, the weather changing, and also the weather changing so that, I have so much joy every day in the garden. And with the weather changing, that kind of changes changes what I might be doing. So you'll have to excuse me. There's been a little bit of frustration as well. I had a week's worth of videos that I've been filming and trying to get together, and the memory card totally died. Everything was lost, which is unfortunate. And it also meant I'm down to one memory card that's small. So, although Mark said something about reformatting it, and while we might have lost everything on the video, perhaps the video card isn't lost. I'm not sure. That's his technical expertise. Mark threw out his back, so he has been pretty much laid up, and we've been dealing with getting him a new doctor. His retirement insurance changed, and the coverage changed. So he had Cigna before, so the one that they have now is not covered, and he's very particular about his doctors. So we've been resourcing that out so that he can get back to the doctor, so he can get seen by his chiropractor again and get an adjustment and everything. But in the meantime, he's pretty much not moving around very well. So I lost quite a bit of information and stuff in the videos, but we are well, and we're getting through this time. And that's kind of what I wanted to be frank about. Not only all of these things that are going on, but so many things like this can go on. That's just part of life. And, in their own way, they can be a blessing. It brings us strength. It gives us purpose to be able to appreciate the good that much more tomorrow. And, we hadn't had a whole lot of time between, we were sick last week, and then everything happened. And so we haven't had a whole lot of time, and you know, we get sporadic watching videos and this and that, and a lot of times just can't comment. But we do watch them. And then we'll generally try to go back and leave comments and stuff like that. Somebody had pointed out that they didn't want to leave like generic responses and stuff like that. And so you'll have to excuse me if, you know, if our replies and such are generic. It's not meant to be offensive or that we didn't care. We don't just totally make our day with seeing your responses. Sometimes we just don't have the time to answer in depth. But we still want to be courteous and respectful and show you how much we really do appreciate by giving you a response back. You know, and thanking you for watching them and such. So I hope you'll bear that in mind. You know, we very much appreciate it. All the new subscribers, all the comments, and several new subscribers coming out and making comments. We love that. And just thank you. You know, thank you for putting out your videos and coming and watching our videos, because, you know, they've actually been very, very helpful, you know, just in getting out of my own headspace and realities and, you know, keeping that positive front, which can be tiring. And now we will go back and check out some things around the garden. Thanks for your patience. So I thought I would come over here to my wine cap mushroom bed and we could do a little digging, see if we have some mycelium. Well, we have some right there, so that's good. We'll just make sure that's buried back up. And this is my wine cap bed. Well, it looks like we have some mycelium growing. So, and I used limbs from the alder that we cut down just to make a rough bed for the wood chips and everything in there. So, well, that's good news. The girls are enjoying their free range. I forgot to do an update. She sat on the eggs for like the whole time, and I had candled the eggs, and they were viable for a week up until it was time, and then it was like on the 24th day she got up off those eggs and stayed off of them. I peeked at the eggs and they didn't seem viable at that point anymore. So we had no fall chicks. Not unless I want to hand germinate, or if I want to hatch them from my homemade incubator. However, my big goal is to have her produce them herself. So far, no luck with that. The weather has been changing rapidly. Let's get a look at that. Not bad. Tomatoes over here. They're not doing too bad. They're definitely the worst for the wear with, we have literally been raining and raining and raining almost non-stop for the last couple weeks. A lot of rain. A little peek at the borage. Okay, well, here's the geranium. So far, it hasn't been cold enough that it's really been affecting this, which is good. And I'm tempted to just take a shoot off of this and see how it does. However, I think I'm going to go ahead and just dig up the whole plant and bring them inside. I think I'm going to go dig up the whole plant and bring them inside. That way perhaps I can get a couple really good starts going for next spring. I'll actually do that off camera. It'll be easier. The last of the flowers. Little pansy. Well, I have a few things to do. I just wanted to let y'all know what was going on. Keep your chins up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. And thank you all very much for watching and commenting and being a positive little blessing in each of our days. Have an awesome day.